Hello everyone, welcome back to another new video, and today I will be showing you a brilliant king hunt for the first time in a while, and one where it is also tricky to find the first move. In the following position, black has a pawn for the exchange, but you could hardly see that due to the amount of other chaos present on the board. Black is currently threatened with white capturing the rook on c8 with a discovered check, and while white's king looks far more exposed on c1, there is no simple way for black to get to it, or even check it for that matter. Now, the move you are probably all thinking of is to sacrifice the queen on d1, allowing the knight on c2 to move with a discovered check. But after king to c1, moving the bishop on c3 would be refuted by knight takes rook check, so as a result, black would have to take a draw by perpetual with the help of the knight and the light squared bishop. This does seem like a very good result for black given the starting position. But just as always, when you see a good move, try to find a better one. If the bishop on c3 is not there, white's king will not be able to go to c1 after the queen sacrifice and would have to go to e1 or d2, allowing black's rook to check on c1 or c2. Although white's king won't be mated right then, and it may not be clear if this works at all, you would have to rely on your calculation to answer that question. In our case, it actually works because black has the brilliant move bishop to d2 check. White can take the bishop, but a queen sacrifice will follow, so what if they don't and plays king to b2? Black can play bishop to c1 check, and now, moving the king to the side will allow knight to b4 check. If white captures the knight, black can play rook to c2 check, and both king retreats lets the queen join the attack with mate in a few more moves. White can also retreat immediately, but the mate will come soon once black sacrifices the bishop on c1. King to b1 is another option, although after knight takes pawn check, king up is refuted by rook to c2 check with another mate in a few more moves. Against king to the corner, black can play bishop to b2 and b3, forcing white to take one of them and allow black's queen and rook to successfully checkmate once again. As a tip, you don't need to see every line here, because with 5 pieces against a single king, checkmate should always be there. All of this leaves white with the final option king takes c1, and now black will sacrifice the queen on d1. After king takes d1 knight to d4 check, king to d2 allows knight to b3 check. White tries the move king to e1, but after rook to c1 check king to d2 knight to b3 check, king to d3 is met by bishop to b5 mate. So king to e2 is forced. After the same bishop to b5 check king to f3, black must get the b3 knight back to white's king with knight to d2 check, and after king to g3 knight takes bishop check, king to f3 or h3 are both met by knight to g5 checkmate. Thank you all for 35,000 subscribers, and if you want to see more chess studies like the previous ones, be sure to like and subscribe for more. And I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye.